Loyalty or respect?
Loyalty.
Loyalty.
Loyalty. I believe in loyalty. Because you can respect me, but if you're loyal to me, I know I'm safe around you.
Respect that.
You're not gonna call some dude, oh, he's here.
For years, dancehall fans have debated one burning question: who truly held Vybz Kartel's heart? Was it the loyal, unwavering Shorty, the woman who stood by him from the very beginning, or the captivating and often controversial Sidem, who stirred intrigue and passion among fans? This isn't just a love story. It's loyalty versus allure, foundation versus fire, family versus fantasy. Both women shaped the life and legacy of the teacher, fueling one of the most heated conversations in dancehall history. So today, we're diving into the untold stories, the passionate moments, and the lasting impact of these two remarkable women. By the end, you might just have your own answer to the question: who is the true queen of Vybz Kartel's empire? The reigning queen, the Shorty perspective. When you think of Vybz Kartel's empire, one name immediately rises to the surface: Shorty, born Tanesha Johnson. She wasn't just a girlfriend or baby mother. For years, she was the woman beside the king of dancehall, introduced to fans as the rock-solid partner who knew Kartel long before the fame and fortune. From the early 2000s, Shorty was celebrated. Pictures of her with Kartel circulated in dancehall media, painting her as the loyal figure who stood tall despite the turbulence of Gaza life. Fans loved the fact that she was never chasing clout. She wasn't loud or flashy, yet her presence spoke volumes. And then came the family. Kartel and Shorty weren't just lovers, they were parents. Together, they had 3 sons: Little Vybz, Little Addy, and their youngest boy. She became the image of stability, holding the family together even when rumors tried to tear them apart. With Kartel branding himself as the teacher, Shorty was viewed as the First Lady of Gaza. But Shorty's biggest test came after Kartel's 2011 arrest. While the world turned its back, she remained loyal. She attended court hearings, gave interviews, and spoke passionately about her love for him. To many fans, her resilience turned her from just a partner into a cultural figure.
First question is, how much do you miss Kartel?
Wow. I miss him so bad.
No, really?
Yeah,
So don't you get to visit?
regular.
Regular visit, but to
Yep.
miss him at home, I take it. And the kids? What about the kids? How do they feel? How are they doing, first of all?
Them alright so far, but they miss them that also.
The woman who wouldn't abandon her king, even as he faced a life sentence. To this day, many see Shorty as the true queen of loyalty, the one who carried Gaza Nation through its darkest years. The challenger, the Sidem saga. But as in every dancehall story, there's always a challenger. And for Shorty, that challenger came in the form of Sidem, a name that erupted into the spotlight the very day Kartel walked free from prison in 2024. The rumors didn't start from lyrics or whispers this time. They started from a photo. On his long-awaited release day, Kartel was seen alongside a striking young woman, later identified as Sidem. That single image sent shockwaves across social media. Fans instantly began to question, was this his new queen? Had Shorty been replaced? Unlike Shorty, who had years of history and countless public memories with Kartel, Sidem's story began with mystery. She wasn't known through family ties or interviews. She appeared suddenly, like a bold new chapter. And in the eyes of many fans, that release day photo wasn't just a coincidence. It was a statement. The buzz only grew when fans began dissecting Kartel's lyrics for clues. References to a captivating muse or a woman who held his focus fueled speculation that Sidem wasn't just rumor, she was reality. And then came the digital firestorm. While Shorty remained steady and grounded, Sidem embraced the online spotlight. Every photo she posted, every cryptic caption, every trace of association with Kartel set the internet ablaze. To some, she was excitement and controversy personified, exactly the kind of energy Kartel had always carried. To others, she was simply the other woman, immortalized by gossip and suspicion. Clash of Queens, public perception, and fan rivalry. Soon, fans were divided. Gaza Nation split into Team Shorty and Team Sidem. Team Shorty saw her as the true empress, the woman who gave Kartel a family and stood by him in his darkest moments. To them, no one could replace that kind of loyalty. They believed actions spoke louder than rumors, and Shorty's years of sacrifice proved her worth. Team Sidem, however, argued that Kartel's lyrics told the truth. If she inspired his music, then she must have had a special place in his heart. They saw her as the future, beautiful, bold, and unforgettable. To them, Shorty might have represented stability, but Sidem represented passion. The media fueled the fire. Blogs and tabloids painted it as a battle for the throne beside the king of dancehall. Every move either woman made was scrutinized and debated, with headlines framing it as an ongoing rivalry for the crown. And then came the legacy argument. Shorty had Kartel's children, his heirs. That gave her undeniable power. But Sidem's supporters countered that influence isn't just about bloodlines, it's about who held Kartel's inspiration during crucial moments in his career. Both sides had points, and the debate never truly ended. Kartel's voice, lyrical clues, and public statements. Of course, Kartel himself made things more complicated. He blurred the line between art and reality, keeping fans guessing at every turn. Songs about loyalty, sacrifice, and family were tied to Shorty. Tracks about passion, temptation, and fresh love were linked to Sidem. But Kartel never confirmed or denied these theories. Instead, he left fans decoding lyrics like riddles. In public, he praised Shorty's loyalty, often calling her his backbone. But then, cryptic lyrics or social media whispers suggested that Sidem still held space in his heart. It was Kartel at his best, using mystery to maintain power. For fans, this only made the debate more fascinating. The question of who was the true queen wasn't just gossip, it became part of Kartel's mythology. The undisputed crown, an enduring question. So, who is Kartel's true queen? The answer depends on how you define the crown. If queen means loyalty, family, and weathering storms, then Shorty wears the crown. She raised his children, protected his legacy, and stood by him through prison. Her commitment is unmatched. But if queen means inspiration, intrigue, and sparking endless conversation, then Sidem has her claim. She may not have the family foundation, but her presence kept the conversation alive and added fire to Kartel's artistry. Maybe the crown isn't meant for one woman. Perhaps both shaped different sides of the teacher's story. Shorty gave him roots, Sidem gave him wings. Together, they added depth to a legacy already larger than life. And that's what makes this debate so powerful. The title of Kartel's true queen may never have a final answer, because both women, in their own way, hold pieces of it. So, who do you believe is Kartel's true queen? Shorty, the loyal foundation, or Sidem, the fiery muse? The debate will never end, but that's the beauty of dancehall: the passion, the stories, and the legacy. Drop your thoughts in the comments. We'd love to hear your take on this rivalry. If you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with your friends. And hit the notification bell so you never miss another story from their profiles. Because the music continues, the legends live on, and the conversations never stop.